Ow, that really hurt. I don't want to film. Oh. Hello crafters, this is Minecraft here. In today's video, I'm going to be doing 10 things you didn't know about me. Before I start the video, I wanted to say shout out to Lyric Utopia. She made the lyric version of the song Hurricane from Panic! At the Disco. And I'm currently obsessed with that song. I cannot stop listening to it. And by the way, I'm sick, that's why I kind of sound like congested. So I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek of the song. I'm going to leave the song in the description so you guys can listen to it. So let's listen. Okay, we're done with that. So yeah, shout out to Lyric Utopia. She created the lyric version of that song so you guys can listen to it. So yeah, let's get to the actual video. The first fact about me is I'm actually 5'7". That's how tall I am. I'm 5'7". So yeah, a lot of you have been wanting to know what my height is. I'm pretty tall. people watch my videos and are like, you must be very short. But it's like, no, I'm not short at all. I just put the camera a little bit higher than me just to landscape it a little bit better. Because I'm 5'7", and I'm much taller than a lot of people expect. And I'm very tall for my age. The second fact is actually, I got my ears pierced 4 times. Not like 4 times up my ear, like 4 times in my life. So the first one, I was really young. I was like 5 years old. I was like, I want to get my ears pierced, and I got my ears pierced. And like a couple month later, I wanted to take them out so badly so I could put in new ones. And when I took it out, my dad took it out. I started freaking out because I thought when they put a new one back in, it would feel exactly like when someone put the gun to your ear and shot the earring in. But it actually doesn't hurt like that. The second one I got, I was about 8 or 9 years old. I got my ears pierced. No, it had to be 7 years old because I got my ears pierced 2 years after. I got my ears pierced, and then I didn't have them in for a long enough time because you know how they tell you, like, keep them in for like 6 months or so, and then you can take them out and put new ones in. And I remember it wasn't 6 months yet. It was like 3 weeks, and I took out my earrings, and I just instantly didn't put any more earrings in there because I was waiting the next day to get new earrings, I guess. And then I noticed that my hole closed up, so then I didn't get another ear piercing. And then that was my second one. My third piercing, I was actually, I think, in 4th grade. I got my ears pierced, and after like the couple months of me having them in, I got so obsessed with changing my earrings. Like I just continuously changed them each hour. Like I got a whole row of earrings, and every single hour I'd take them out and put a new one. Or if I didn't like how they looked, I would take it out and then put in a new one. I would just continuously put in new ones. And I remember one day my friend asked me to take out my earring, and on the bus, something really disgusting happened where I took it out and it went right through my ear, and then I could open my ear up and everything, and it split in half. You guys can see, you can't really see because I'm wearing an earring, but there's a scar that goes straight through my ear on both sides because both sides split, and I was like bleeding so much on the bus. So the bus driver gave me like a whole bunch of band-aids and like a napkin because, you know, like, you can't really control when someone's like bleeding from their nose. No, you can control when someone like is bleeding, but like I was like bleeding so much from my ear. There was like blood coming down my neck, and the good thing was that I was like 2 inches away from my house on the bus. So I got out and I ran into the house and I'm like, Nana, my ear is gushing blood right now. And then I think, we went to like some place and they said that they would need to like fix it, and they fixed my ear. They just kind of like cleaned it. I don't think I needed stitches. I think it just healed. I don't really remember what happened. I'm like so sick. And then my 4th ear piercing was this ear piercing. These are not gauges, by the way. A whole bunch of people in the comments are like, oh my god, she's stretching out her ears. And I'm like, nope. These are fake. They actually have a pole in the middle where they're actually in my skin. There's a pole that, like, separates the 2 earrings. So, let's see. There's one back there, too. And then there's a pole in the middle that holds the earrings far apart from each other just so it doesn't stretch my ear. But I've had these in for about like almost 8 months now, so I don't take these out much because I really like these earrings. So yeah, that's how many ear piercings I've had in my life. Number 3, I have been kicked off Facebook before. You know what's surprising? I got kicked off of Facebook when I was young. And you know how back then the big thing was to make someone else, like, who's very pretty and popular, like, if you look up emo pretty girls on, like, Google, like, a whole bunch of pictures of, like, Tumblr girls will pop up. Well, the big thing a long time ago was going on Facebook and making those girls your profile picture. And I think I got too much into the habit of it, so that was literally the only profile pictures I've ever had. So, and then I started acting like the people. I don't remember my old account because I think they actually permanently deleted it off of Facebook. But that had all my friends on it. And all I can remember doing is I was going onto my computer one day, and this was when I was living with my grandmother. I didn't have this house. I'm pretty sure it was when I lived in the old farmhouse, not in this house at all. I was about to log on, and I went into the kitchen, and I opened up my computer, and I typed in Facebook, and I remember clicking it. I said, you know how it saves, like, your username, like, your email, and your password and stuff? Well, I clicked on it and said, sorry, you have no entrance to this profile. I was like, oh my god, and then I just refreshed it. I refreshed the page. I clicked it again. I said, you have no entry to this page. And, I was so confused, and then I kept looking at it, and I read what it said, and it says, you've been kicked off Facebook for using inappropriate images of other people, like pretending to be someone else. But the thing was that back then that was the big thing, like you're supposed to act like someone who's very popular, or like post an anime profile picture or something. And I think I went overboard with it, like after it was not popular anymore, I kept doing it. And then I got kicked off Facebook. And I'm almost getting kicked off of my Facebook that I have right now. Because, like, okay, this is happening to every single person. I used to post something and it would get, like, reported straight away. My life is hard. But yeah. So basically what happened is I think I made a video that was just kind of glitchy. In that video, if you guys can watch it because it's kind of slow, I was showing how many reports I got and all my status updates. And basically what happened was every single time I posted, it got reported for nudity. Even though it didn't have nudity or anything. And it wasn't just me, it was a whole bunch of my friends. So it was kind of creepy because it had to be someone on our friends list. Like on all of our friends list. So it was like 15 people who were going through it. Everyone else stopped, and then I still was being reported. And then I went on my Facebook one day to edit a video and go on Facebook, and it said, you have been permanently locked out of your account. And then I typed in something, and then I typed in my email and stuff, and they let me back in, but if this person continuously started like continuously reporting me, I would have gotten kicked off of my account. But now the reports are like finished, like I haven't gotten a report in like a month. So yeah, that's my story of how I got kicked off of Facebook and how I almost got kicked off of Facebook today. The next fact about me is it takes me about 3 hours to edit videos and film them. It takes me 1 hour to film a video, and it takes me 2 hours to edit the video, and it takes me 1 hour to edit the video, and then it takes another hour to upload to my channel. And then I have to wait for that, and then make a new video, and then upload that after I am done editing the video. So yeah, it takes me 3 hours to edit my videos. Then number 4, I'm pretty sure number 4, yeah, number 4. Let me check my notes for my script. Yes, number 4. My YouTube career started on Facebook. And I know, that sounds really weird. But what I mean by that is my YouTube career started by me literally uploading the stupidest videos to my Facebook account and getting attention for that. I posted 10 million videos a day that were so random and so like stupid, I don't even know what I was doing. You can tell I'm filming. And I used to film like the stupidest dancing videos or like singing videos, and that's how my YouTube career started. And then I noticed that I might as well just get a YouTube account, so then I started uploading those videos from Facebook to my YouTube channel, and then I started getting some attention. I started like getting some people's attention for my channel, and then I started getting the right equipment, and then last Christmas I got lighting. Well, it's kind of the sun too. It's like 8, 9, almost 9 o'clock in the morning. But no. Like, yeah. I totally forgot what the thing was. It just takes a long time, man. Oh, crap. Hold on. So yeah, it took a long time to adapt to the YouTube like style, because when you're a YouTuber, you kind of have to work for it. Like, you have to work for what you want to do. Like, YouTube is what I want to do, so I have to work for that. And it just takes a very long time to edit and stuff, and the reason I do it is because of you guys, and it's just very stressful. And it can be very stressful, especially for someone at my age, especially going through hate every single day when I read the comments, because people give hate to someone this young to be making videos in front of a camera. The thing is, I work very hard. I have lighting, I have to edit right after I do this, and then I have to listen to music as I wait for the videos to upload. And then sometimes I stay up till like 5 o'clock in the morning on a school night editing a video, and then the next day going to school, and then having to come back home, do my homework, and then edit another video, and then continue homework. So it's a pretty long process just to get it finished. And YouTube has been a part of my life for a long time, so yeah. And yes, the moment you've all been waiting for. My age. I'm 12. I'm 12 years old. A lot of you have been wondering what my age is. I'm 12. There you go. I mean, like, people have been last year I was 11 years old. Like, some people didn't even know. Some people thought I was like 13. I'm not 13. I just turned 12 like in August. I turned 12 last year. No, last month. I can't believe none of you guys actually thought I was like 11 or 12. I get told a lot that I look like a 14-year-old. Sometimes I get told I look like a 10th grader. But yeah, I'm 12 years old. Go tell to that for peace. The next fact is that I've been a Panic at the Disco fan for 5 years. I've been listening to them since like their first album, which is probably like very old, because I know I wasn't born when they were created, because Panic at the Disco has been a thing for a couple of years, like a lot, like 18 years, I'm pretty sure. Wait, hold on. Siri, how long has oh my god, that's cool. This new Siri thing is upgraded. Siri, how long has Panic at the Disco been a band?
Okay, I found this on the web for Siri. How long?
We're gonna look it up. We're gonna look it up. How long? Okay. Okay. Here, I'll read this to you. The band was formed in Las Vegas by schoolmates, Ryan Ross on guitar and Spencer Smith on drums. Stay in there, buddy. Do you mind? Okay. The duo would originally play Blink 182 covers until they recruited fellow schoolmates Brent Wilson, on bass and Brendan Urie on vocals. Brent is stupid. I don't like Brent. Their name was taken from a line in the song Panic by name taken, and in turn a reference to a song of the same name by the Smiths. Oh, I miss Spencer. Okay. In order to get their music, okay, no, we're not gonna listen to that. Okay. Spin Magazine naming them as their band of the day in early October 2005. 2 years old. I was 2 years old when they came out. Holy crap. I could have been listening to They've been advanced since 2005. So yeah, I was very close. It's actually 2015 right now. So they've been a band for 10 years. So yeah, they've been a band for 10 years, and I really miss Spencer. I do not miss Brent. I don't really like Brent that much. No offense to any Brent Wilson lovers. And I really miss Ryan, but he has a girlfriend, I'm pretty sure now. So he's grown up. Dang, he was very short, and now he's like freaking taller than me. But yeah, I've been a fan of them since 5 years. I'm pretty sure I was 7 years old when I started listening to them, so yeah, that's pretty young for me. The first song I ever heard from them was Only Difference, Only Difference, and I just started listening to their album and becoming a big fan. That's my story. The reason why my parents named me Seven is because I asked my parents this one time in the car. I think I asked my dad. I was sitting in the car and I said, a lot of people have asked me why my name is Seven, and then I said, how come you named me Seven? And my sister's name is Irish. She's Irish. Like, her name is Irish. It's not an Irish name, but her actual name is Irish. After a while, when I was born, my parents saw that they named Irish. We decided we want all lucky names they said that they wanted all lucky names for their children. I'm pretty sure we didn't talk like that back then. But, they wanted very lucky names for us. And, they were just thinking, oh my god, what's happening? Like, paranormal activity up in here. So they decided, they were thinking of, I thought they were going to name me Gold or something. Irish and Gold. But, they thought of a lucky number, 7, and then they named me Seven. So then, whenever I go somewhere and people ask me why my parents named me Seven, I could just say that it was a lucky number that my parents liked and that they wanted to name me that. So yeah, that's the reasoning behind my name. what a lot of you might have not known this about me, but my parents were the type of people who they had they still have jobs, but they have jobs. When we were living in North Carolina, they had an outside job, where they just worked somewhere out there. And every single week when they went out for work, because I wasn't in school, I don't think, at the moment. I think it was the weekend. They like to go out and stuff. I try to think of what we did. I notice I do this a lot when I'm thinking. Oh yeah, that's her name. Every single week, my sister and her friend Emily, we lived down the street from each other. We had a neighborhood, a small little neighborhood. It was a big gap, about this long. Let's say this is the street, and it's a whole bunch of rows of houses on two sides. There's a road in the middle, and a house on one side, and a row of houses on the other. And literally all my friends were on that street. So I had my friend Tamron and Victoria right next to me. I had my friends Sam and Sam next to me. Right across the street was my friend Jonah and Cassidy. And down the street was my friend Emily. There was two Emilys that lived right next to each other. There was little Emily and taller Emily. Emily, the taller one, she would come over every single week because my parents would invite her over to babysit the both of us. And every single time we babysit, everything goes wrong. We went a little bit crazy. And I remember one day we just slapped out a freaking mattress and we just grabbed the staircase and we slid down the staircase on our mattress. We thought it was the coolest thing ever. I actually think I have photos. Okay, so you're about to witness a very old picture. There it is. That's a very sexy face. That's my sister, by the way, when we were younger. We went mattress surfing. It was very fun. That was my old house. There's Emily and me. Every single week they would come over and we just went mattress surfing. And sometimes when Emily wasn't even there, me and my sister would wrestle on the trampoline. What the heck am I doing? Oh my god! Oh my god! I was freaking 5 years old. You ran into a 5-year-old? Oh my god! My sister's like, bah! I'm just fight back. Oh my god, that is so weird. Oh my god, why would you do that? I was so young. My dog's so concerned. He's like, what? Yeah. I put my sister down. How did I do that? I was very skinny. Very skinny child. My sister fell. She was kicking me and stuff. I don't even... but, really. Oh! I remember, we used to do all that stuff, and I remember one time my sister asked for soda because I was the slave child of the kids. I still am. I was a slave back then for my sister, and well, I wouldn't say a slave, but I'd have to get her stuff once in a while. And I remember she's like, "Can you give me some soda?" And I go into the bathroom. And I put water into a cup, and I grab a marker, and I stuck the marker in there. And I don't think I knew, I thought maybe, if I took out the marker, all the marker was sucked back into the marker. So I kept the marker into the cup and gave it to my sister. Do you think that if she drank that, I would be in so much trouble? I had some anger issues when I was younger. I don't know what was wrong with me. I threw pants at my sister. I threw jeans at my sister. I forgot the numbers, so I think I'm on number 5, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that's what I used to do with my sister when I was younger. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. This isn't really a fact. This is actually kind of something you probably would have known. It's been known for a long time. The first highlights I ever got in my hair were blonde highlights. And I remember Me and my friend, we're not friends anymore, Haley and Jordan, we all wanted to get our hair blonde, so like with blonde streaks and stuff. And Haley was the first one to get her hair dyed. I mean, she like made a big deal of it. Like, we copied her, but we didn't. We actually came up with the idea to dye our hair first together. So we dyed our hair at the same time. Like, I went to her house. She put some blonde streaks in my hair, and then she put it in tinfoil. I sat there for like 20 minutes. Then she took me to the sink, washed my hair, and then she put some in Jordan's hair. And then we sat together, and then right after, this was when I had like really short hair. So when we were done, she took it out, and it looked really cool. And then we just were matching it. It was really cool. And then we came to school on Tuesday. It was like Friday. So on Monday when we went to school, everyone was like, "Oh my God, your hair looks awesome." And then we look at Haley's hair, and she dyed it too. Like, we all dyed our hair at the same time. Me and Jordan have been wanted to do that for a couple years. We were planning of it for a couple years, and then we just finally did it. And we were very surprised to see that Haley did it too. So we all made up this thing called Steve, George, and Hank. So in the beginning, her name was Hank, Haley's name. I've always kept my name the same. Mine's been Steven or Steve for a long time. And then my friend Jordan, her name's always been George. Actually, on my phone, her name on my phone is George. See? George. So, I spelled it with a J. So we've always done this little thing. And then I think in it was 5th grade or something. I think it was 4th or 5th. We created a book called George, Steve, and Hank Take Over the World. And I remember I left it outside one day because I was the one who was illustrating with my friends and stuff. And when we did it, we lost the book and we totally freaked out. And we're like, what if someone picks this up and thinks, oh my God, who did this? And then we just didn't find the book. And for a while, me and Jordan, we call each other Steve and George still. But we don't call Haley Hank anymore. It's not her thing. It's just me and Jordan's thing because we've been friends much longer than me and Haley. And me and Jordan bond's much easier. So yeah, it's just been a thing that we've been doing, and that's actually my next thing I was going to talk about, but I actually cleared it out of the way, so I actually have 3 more facts about me to do. A fact about me that you probably didn't know, my 8th fact, is I'm a role player. I have done role play since I got a Facebook. We have this little chat room on, you know, those groups that you can make on Facebook called certain things. I'm so sick. Sorry. I joined, someone invited me to the group, and then after a while, someone deleted the group, but we still constantly go on it. We still use the group for roleplay, and I've been just roleplaying ever since I got it. It's a really fun thing to do. Roleplay is a very fun thing. I mean, I don't do it all the time. I'm not always, constantly posting pictures and being like, here is my Vampire Night roleplay or something. There could be, different kinds of roleplays. There's, love story role plays, horror role plays, paranormal activity, zombie apocalypse role plays. There's a whole bunch of different kinds. I've been doing it. My first role play I think I ever posted on there was an anime one, I could tell. The first one I ever posted was actually zombie apocalypse one because I thought it would be really cool. And so yeah, I've been a role player for a long time. Yeah. The next one about me is that actually, the first cosplay I've ever done in my life, is, L from Death Note. I remember, I wasn't a guy, so I couldn't really, spike my hair. This is when I had, shorter hair, down to here. I remember we were planning this out because we were going to Comic-Con in some like Pittsburgh place, Connecticut or something. And I wanted to role play, so what I did is my dad wore like a Flash shirt, my mom wore like a really cool, I forgot what shirt it was, and then I went to the store the day before, and that rhymed, and I got a white long sleeve shirt. I actually still have the white long sleeve shirt upstairs. It was a long sleeve shirt, and I got some like blue jeans. I wore that. It was a very hot day too to be wearing a long sleeve white shirt and some jeans. And I wore just some like Vans, some black Vans, and then I put like eyeshadow under my eye and over my eye, and then I put on some mascara. And then I remember I got this like really strong gel stuff that didn't work at all for my hair, and I tried to spike my hair up, and all it did is make my hair go like this. Like it kind of just made it pop out a little bit like that. And I was looking for it to like kind of spike, but my hair was a little bit too long to be spiked. And my second, oh my god, sorry. It's like the table thing all over again. I was going to think of like straightening my hair upwards, because you know when you straighten your hair up, it like kind of makes a curve going up. But I didn't. I just kind of kept it how it was. And sometimes I'd sit down and go like this. I was going to make a teacup, a little teacup, but I decided not to because I would have to hold that the whole entire time. And I got some like stickers and stuff, but it was a really cool moment because I found the guy dressed up like Light, and we took a picture together. It was pretty cool. And I'm pretty sure I'm like only girl who's brave enough to do that, because I was like, should I be Yuki Kuron? Like, because I need a trench coat and like a tie and an arm thing. I was like, that's gonna take too long. Let's do something who's more simple. L, because he literally says nothing. He just sits there like this, and then he has spiky hair, some eyeshadow on, a white shirt, and some jeans. Like, it's not that hard. And then they wanted to take a picture. Like, there was a whole entire group, and we took a picture together. I just kind of sat down on the bottom like this. And I made a death note. I remember that. I still have that death note. It's a really cool death note. If I had pictures, I would show you guys, but I'm not going to show you. This may not be a surprise to a lot of people, but I have had a concussion. A lot of people might know this because I go to school with a lot of people. I'm pretty sure, I don't remember much, because I remember, like, once I hit, like, it kind of went black for, like, a second, and I just saw everything. Like, I knocked out for, like, 2 seconds, and, I remember I was playing dodgeball, and I ran under a staircase. It was like one of those metal concrete staircases, and I was gonna get a dodgeball that rolled under, because it was one of those staircases that go up, like straight up, and there's like an area under it, and it rolled under there, and I ran under to get it, because like the job is to get it and then throw it at people. So I went under and I grabbed it, and I kind of ducked down, and I didn't know if I was like out all the way, so I sprang my head up, and I remember just feeling the crack, like I could hear like a, and all I heard was like my head started pounding. I'm like, ow, that really hurt. And then, like, I was playing for like 5 minutes, and then, I remember I felt my head. I was like, there is legitimately an egg on my head. And it was like this big. It like it was a frick. You know in the cartoons when they hit their head, like the little thing goes up, and it's a little tunnel. It's like a little thing, and then they go, ooh. That's how I felt. And I went to the nurse, and she looked at my eyes. She's like, there's nothing wrong with your eyes. I'm like, are you kidding me? I have a lump on my head. And I come back, she tells me to lay down, and I'm like, if I fall asleep, this is gonna suck. So then I was sitting on the chair just going like this, and she says, come back in. And I sit in the chair, and she flashes things in my eyes, and she's like, you're going to the hospital. And then she called my mom. My mom came automatically, and then we just drove right to the hospital. We were there for until like 2 o'clock in the morning. It was only like 11 o'clock at the time. And then we were there until 2 o'clock That was a long time because they were just trying to like scan my head. And then I hurt my neck a little bit, so they put this like neck thing on my neck, and all I could do is like this. There's a picture on my Facebook, and there's actually a picture on my Facebook, and it shows the thing on my neck. And my neck, I couldn't look down, so I kind of had to look up like this, and I was like, and the funny thing was that I looked very stupid. I was laying on the little roller thing that they bring into the like CAT scan too, and I was rolling. I was looking up at the mirrors because you know in the hospital when you look up, there's like mirrors going by so that you can look at yourself. I kept looking up and I was like, oh my god. I was wearing like a long sleeve uniform and like some black pants. And then they're like, wow. And then we were sitting in the room for about like 2 hours. And you know what the worst thing was? They had this thing on my neck, and all I was doing was laying, like, it's a straight bed. It was like this straight, like this is bed. My neck was pulled back, so the only thing I had was a straight body, and then the bed was kind of tipped back like that, like kind of like that. So my body was kind of going this way, and all the blood was rushing to my brain, and I could just remember, I was like, this really hurts. And I kind of got up, and my mom was like, no, you can't get up. And I'm like, okay, if I stay down there any longer, my head is going to explode. And I was getting really bored, and I was like, Mom, let's play I Spy or something. And I'm laying like right there, and I say, I spy with my little eye something blue, and then she guessed it. And it was her turn. She's like, I spy with my little eye something red. And I look up, and there's like nothing red. I'm like, Mom, that's cheating. I can't look anywhere. She starts laughing at me. And then they come in and they take me to the CAT scanner. They take off the thing off my neck. I'm like, hallelujah! And I start moving my neck around, and I just feel my head again. And all I can feel is that little bump on my head. So yeah, she's like, you didn't get knocked out. You didn't get brain damage or anything. And my mom was like, yeah. And then the doctor's like, wait, that doesn't mean she doesn't have a concussion. I'm like, oh. And I wasn't able to go in fitness for like a week. I wasn't able to participate in any fitness stuff that whole entire week. And half the time, like, I couldn't pay attention because I didn't feel good. I felt like dizzy and stuff. So it was very hard not having fitness because it's kind of hard staring at people having fun. You're just standing there watching them. And the reason why they didn't let me play is because they didn't want my head to get hit again by a ball. So yeah, that's my first concussion, guys. My last fact is that my middle name is Madeline. Yeah, my middle name is Madeline. That's all I had for my last fact because I don't really have anything else. But yeah, my middle name is Madeline. 7 Madeline Noel. So yeah. That's my middle name. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed 10 question mark facts about me. I couldn't tell how many facts I told you guys. If I told you 9, I'm sorry. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe to Become a Crafter today down there. And like this video for more content. By the way, guys, I'm probably going to be a dead steampunk for Halloween this year because it's something I want to be. Just because of Panic at the Disco, I don't want to just be a normal steampunk. I want to be like, I want to have cuts all over my neck and like fangs and like blood coming out of my mouth and like bloody gears on my side and a bloody hat, like blood oozing off the side. So yeah, that's what I want to be for Halloween. Hey, that's another fact if I didn't get 10. So yeah, there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you all so much. Bye. Nom 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 nom. I know that they don't sound like me. You'll just do anything. You'll just do anything. I confess to the rumor of us. Oh, hey.